Picture this. You spend a lot of money in your new CRM or a new sales and marketing automation software, thinking it will help you sell more, thinking it will help your company grow. But after 6 months, it's just sitting there. Your team doesn't like it. You lose customers, and you're back to using paper and notes, pen and paper, Microsoft Excel, or Google Sheets, doing things manually. Does this sound like you? So, if you're interested to see if our done with you approach will work for you and your business, book a discovery call now with the link down below, and maybe you'll even qualify for our guarantee. Here's the big truth. Most CRM setups fail for small businesses like yours, not because the tools are bad, but because the way they're done is wrong. Software vendors and CRM companies push a DIY or do-it-yourself approach. Let me tell you why that's bad for you. It puts all of the hard work to you and your team to learn all of the tech, to set it up, teach your team, and get good results, all while running your business. Why should you take on all that headache and all that stress and all that responsibility? The software that you purchase on a DIY basis are supposed to remove the headache and stress from you. However, these software do not give you more time. They actually ask for more time and more attention from you. Furthermore, when you do a DIY approach, you take on all the financial risk. Let me explain. Usually, when you purchase software like a CRM, you pay a big lump sum upfront. Maybe you pay even extra for customization. Then, your software vendor already makes all the revenue upfront. So, they're not incentivized to help you grow your business. So now what happens? Now, you're stuck with the software, you're stuck with the CRM, and maybe it's not right for you. But now you're there, stuck with this tool and left holding the bag. This model contributes to high failure rates in CRM implementations, especially for small businesses. This model, where upfront costs lock you in without ongoing vendor motivation to help you succeed, is terrible for small business owners. A Harvard Business Review article from 2018 reports that CRM project failure rates can reach up to high as 70 to 90% in some cases, often due to misalignment and lack of sustained support after the initial sale. But what if there's a better way? At Flow21, we do not do DIY. We change it with a done-with-you approach. We mix expert help with our strong CRM engine and sales and marketing software to help you succeed every step of the way. Our team will handhold your team to make sure we reach your goals and succeed. In this case, we only make money if we become long-term partners. We only make money when you are able to reach your growth objectives. We do not make money upfront. I'll explain why DIY CRMs, like our competitors, don't work for small businesses with real numbers and real stories. Then, I'll show you how done-with-you approach, DWY, fixes this. In the end, you'll see why working with Flow21 gives you a big edge. Keep watching, because this can change your business. Let's start by saying what DIY CRM means. DIY, do it yourself, is the main way most software companies sell. You'll sign up, you'll get the tool, and then you get an onboarding, and then you're alone. They will leave you. The software vendor sells you the software, and then as if tells you, okay, go forth and multiply by yourself. And that's your job. One of our clients who used a competing CRM before moving over to us said that they installed the software and then just let us go after 30 days, right? It's as if go forth and multiply by ourselves. And if you're not good with computers or if you don't have access to expert, you'll spend weeks setting it up. It means that you have to plan your sales, set things up for yourself, clean the data yourself, teach your team all by yourself. And they have some lessons here and there and onboarding here and there, but ultimately you will have to do all of this work just to get onboarded and get value from the system. Why do software vendors like DIY? So it's easy for software vendors to sell to as many people as possible for DIY without giving support, without giving strategies, without giving assistance. Right? For big companies with computer experts and access to talent, this is fine. Right? For big companies, they could do DIY. For big companies, they could handle these software tools because they have the people that can onboard and train and manage. But for small business like yours, you're the boss, you're the seller, you're the marketer, sometimes the cleaner. DIY is a big mistake. Now, let's go to the main part. Why do DIY CRMs fail so badly for small businesses? I'll use real numbers, common mistakes, and true stories. Now, hint, it's not the software that's at fault here. It's the way it's done. First, the surprising numbers. A 2025 report from Demand Sage says up to 70% of CRM projects fail completely. That's right, up to 70%. Bridge Rev's 2025 study shows 50% fail in the first 2 to 3 years. And Harvard Business Review estimates up to 70 to 90% of CRM projects fail for small businesses. So, why so many fails? Number one, too much work and doing it all alone. DIY thinks you have the time as a small business owner and know-how as a small business owner to do it alone. Competitor O, for example, has 30 plus parts, needs coding for any modifications or changes. Small business owners say they spend about 10 to 20 hours a week just setting up. Time you don't have. A post from X from someone using competitor O said, it's hard to enter information for the sales team. It's confusing. Changes are confusing. And our owner really wants to give up on this. It sounds like a bad dream, right? Competitor H isn't better. It seems easy, but its big parts, workflows, makes it complicated for small business owners. Furthermore, it has growing costs because the paywalls and the features progressively increase, and so you end up paying more and more as you gain the ROI. Reason number two, the team doesn't use it. What's the value of getting a software if your team's not going to use it? Your team aren't computer experts. In DIY, teaching is your job. So numbers show that about 70% of CRM projects' failure come from low use. Users of the software hate it, adding information by hand, it's boring, and it takes time away from selling. It's as if there's no manual work that they have to do. Some business owners say that, the users barely used the CRM. They just went back to Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. Reason number three, why CRM projects fail for small business owners. Bad data problems. DIY means you have to move and clean your own data. By some estimates, about 37% of small business owners fail their CRM projects due to bad customer data. Most DIY systems do not have a mechanism to check which data is missing for each contact in your lead list. For example, if you only have a Facebook contact or an email contact for a lead, most CRM systems do not have a way to automatically ask for the missing information, such as their birthday or alternative mobile number or their WhatsApp number, etc. Number four, no good plan and no help. DIY is about doing and not planning. Companies and software vendors give you tools and you have to do it all by yourself without any help. And now, at some point, you're just guessing how to maximize your CRM tool. So, without help, you're just left to fend for yourself. And you may have all these features, all these modules, but it's like having a jet and not knowing how to fly it. How about doing it manually? Many businesses still run their sales processes, using MS Excel or Google Sheets. Think of manual ways like spreadsheets and pen and paper and email. This DIY manual is the worst of the worst, and you might end up missing so many missed chances. So if you're interested to see if our done with you approach will work for you and your business, book a discovery call now with the link down below, and maybe you'll even qualify for our guarantee. So next section, why is done with you, DWY, better than DIY? And this is the power of hand-in-hand relationship and long-term partnership. At its core, software like CRM has become a commodity, widely available and similar across different providers. Much like a jet engine that's powerful but useless without a skilled pilot and a co-pilot. True business value doesn't lie in the software itself. It's like saying a jet alone can take you places. That's not true. You actually have to fly safely, so hopefully you went to pilot school, to reach your destination. And on top of that, you need a co-pilot by your side, sharing insights, spotting risks, and ensuring smooth navigation. This is where Flow 21's Done With You approach shines. It transforms commodity technology into real results through an ongoing side-by-side collaboration. Unlike DIY, where you're left solo and overwhelmed, with our model, we work hand in hand to guarantee adoption and maximize the tool's potential turning potential pitfalls into proven growth. First, we help you cut overwhelm with a guided setup. We handle initial implementation in just 1 week with a full onboarding within 30 days, collaborating directly with you and your team to map processes, migrate data, and customize features. No more months of solo struggles, but DIY models for our competitors. Next, we will boost team adoption through joint training. We break down learning into bite-sized interactive sessions, fixing resistance of your team, maybe, in real time, and automating tedious tasks together. So, to recap, you don't have to be the only one that has to drag your team into this new investment that you just made. We will help you in hand-holding you and your team to adopt the new tools and technologies necessary to get your business to the next level. This hand-in-hand teaching leads to 90% plus adoption in our clients versus DIY's typical 30% adoption. And that's research from Gartner from 2023. As we address some issues that are tactical and on-ground, such as, it's hard to enter information, we will address these issues collaboratively as a team, making software as an asset and not just a burden. Next, we will ensure clean data and actionable insights. Side by side, we will clean and maintain your data, building dashboards that give you a clear view, preventing revenue losses from bad data. Our ongoing engagement means we monitor and fix issues together, turning raw data into strategic wins that you can act on immediately. Next, we'll deliver tactical and strategic wins. We will co-create growth playbooks, scripts, paths, and sharing best practices so you don't have to start from scratch. It's like drafting value-first emails, drafting video sales letters, drafting objection handling scripts, and all these including even working on improving your offer. This partnership adds real plan value and real ROI. So you might be wondering, how does the Flow 21 engagement actually work? Now that we've seen why DIY CRM setups fail, leaving small business with failure rates as high as 70 to 90%, according to Harvard Business Review, let's transition on how we can do our done-with-you approach here at Flow 21 Systems. You can imagine working with Flow 21 Systems like taking your business to the sky, taking your business to the next level of flight. You need 3 things to make your business fly. You need a jet, you need a co-pilot, and you need jet fuel. In this example, yes, you are the captain of the plane. You are the main pilot. As the owner, you are always the main pilot in charge, deciding the direction and big moves. The jet is the Flow 21 software, our proprietary technology that powers your business like a high-performance engine, delivering over 70 plus features for sales and marketing automation to help you fly higher and faster. This includes a comprehensive CRM system with unlimited contacts, smart tagging, unified conversation feeds, missed call text backs, and lead scoring to streamline deals and prevent client loss. A unified marketing conversation inbox, two-way text and email, web chat, Facebook and Instagram sync, WhatsApp sync, and social media scheduling. It also has analytics and reporting with dashboards, data views, on-demand reports to monitor performance and save time. But we don't just hand over the engine and wave goodbye. That's like leaving you to fly the plane solo, especially in bad weather. Instead, the Flow 21 team is your co-pilot sitting beside you, ready to spot issues, suggest fixes, and help steer you to stay on the course without stress. We don't take the controls, we work together, making sure you're confident but never alone. Here's how this co-pilot partnership works in detail, step by step. Step 1, we kick off with a quick setup and a 30-day onboarding. Think of this like pilot school. In just 1 week, we join you in calls to identify your biggest bottlenecks in your business and guide you on the growth tools we'll make available for you, and provide you access to advanced templates, scripts, hacks, and playbooks, building features together during all these sessions, all without extra cost and time limits. No more months of struggling alone. We're here screen sharing and advising you on tech, strategies, and implementations for the modules and the features. Step 2, we will have monthly growth calls. This is where we align your business strategy with what the system and the service can do for your business so we can achieve your growth goals. Monthly, we will sit with you with our experienced growth experts and tech experts for high-level advice and gives guidance to the implementation of our working level team and your working level team. Step 3, we set up regular meetings, weekly meetings, and ongoing collaboration. The weekly Done With You implementation sessions, which can be 1 to 2 times per week, depending on your plan, is where we sit down with your working level and implement the strategies and execute the tactics set by the monthly growth calls. This is where we co-develop the tech, refine your growth approach, and tackle challenges based on your goals. This covers technical fixes, but also tactical and strategic levels. We draft scripts together, open our best practice playbooks so you don't have to start from zero, and share proprietary approaches to a tech-enabled business. Step 4, we back it all up with a 24/7 support. So even outside the scheduled meetings, such as the monthly growth calls or the weekly implementation sessions, we have people sitting in 5 different time zones to answer you even in the middle of the night. Even outside our regular meetings, our support is available for you via chat or Zoom if you wanted to. This is just to make sure that we cover any emergency that may come up in your business. Finally, as I mentioned, you need the jet, the co-pilot, and the jet fuel to make your business fly. The jet fuel is the leads and lead generation activities we install to your business. Our lead generation techniques are among our most closely guarded secrets. Jet fuel, after all, is highly flammable and explosive. So, we'd love to talk to you more about them in a discovery call and to see if we will be a fit. Just to recap, in this video, we unpacked why DIY CRM setups crash and burn for small businesses just like yours, leaving you with wasted time, frustrated teams, messy data, sky-high failure rates, 70 to 90%, while showing you how our Done With You approach with Flow 21 turns that around with hand-in-hand long-term partnership, guided setups, boosted adoptions, and win-win setup with tactical wins on the monthly, on the weekly, and 24/7 support. You've gained real value here, eye-opening stats, relatable stories, and a clear roadmap to avoid common pitfalls. So if you're interested to see if our Done With You approach will work for you and your business, book a discovery call now with the link down below, and maybe you'll even qualify for our guarantee. Let's see.